So good morning and good evening, friends. So thank you for joining today's session. So friends, yesterday we went through the chapter 10 and 11, right? So today we'll go to chapter 12 and 13. In the yesterday session, we learned the 4 steps, right? The first step is induction, that is the body scanning. Then recognizing your emotions, then admitting them. And the fourth one is surrendering to them. Right? So today we'll go through chapter 12 and 13 and let's see what author wants to say. Right? So once again, the book we are discussing is Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza. So the chapter 12, Dismantle the Memory of the Old You. Asking to forget, the memory, to change our memory of becoming the old self. So here the next step is, the step 5 is observing the whole self. Now we have admitted, right? And we have surrendered, but now he wants us to observe the old self, what's happening, right? What kind of emotions or thoughts you are going through. So become conscious of habitual states of mind, right? So change is not a one day, so it may take some time. And just observe, consciously be aware of what you are going through in your mind. Notice automatic thoughts and emotional triggers, right? If you see someone, somewhere, then immediately you get triggers, right? You get certain emotion, you get triggered by the person or a place, anything, any situation. So ask, is this thought true, right? Is this really happening now, or I'm just thinking, or I'm unnecessarily getting triggered or getting worried by this? Catch reactions before they take over, right? Before they take over you and you feel in that way and react in the same pattern, just, take over, observe the pattern. Write down repetitive limiting thoughts. If you find any of, when you are observing, if you have any limiting thoughts, I'm not good, I'm not able to do this, whatever you feel, about yourself that is limiting you from growing or doing your best, right? Any limitation source. Many kids, they have, right? I'm not good at maths or I'm not good at calculating. It can be any simple things or complicated things. Whatever you think, you need to change, you need to work on it. Write it down and turn it into a positive affirmation. Just think, I'm good at maths. My health is healing wonderfully. Whatever limiting thoughts you have, you can change it to positive and start affirming. Right? It can be some of the examples he gave. I can't change. Nothing will improve in my life. It's always my fault. Right? Most of the time when we have argue, if the other person didn't agree, then you always we blame. Right? It's always our fault. I'm not good enough. So if you have any of this, just identify what limiting thoughts you are getting. And when you have those thoughts, how you are feeling inside, what changes are happening, right? Observe and write it down. Right? So observing actions. Now we have observed, and the second one is now reminding yourself, the next step. So observe the habitual patterns, behaviors, identify repeated emotion actions, whatever the things are frequently coming, right? Observe them. Notice behavior driven by old emotions. So whatever the past emotions you have stored, right? It might be from many years. So when the emotion comes, how you are behaving, how you are thinking, how you are reacting, what is happening. Instead of reacting, just observe what's happening inside you, right? Recognize addictive or reactive patterns. See how behavior reinforce your emotion, right? It can be anything, complaining, overeating, right? Fights. So many times we say, okay, I will eat less. But again, we start overeating. We say, I will not complain, but somehow we complain, right? Because the emotions will drive us. The emotions and the body doesn't want to change. They want to repeat the same thing. They just say, okay, once more, and we just keep on doing this, right? We keep on eating the same way with the thoughts and behaviors. Whenever emotion comes, we react immediately. We want to try new things, we want to try a different response, but when the situation comes, we immediately get carried away. Right? So observe those things, what happening. Reminding, review your list daily, whatever you're writing, right? Review them. Stay aware of throughout your day. Whenever you feel, any kind of emotions or thoughts, just remind yourself and be conscious about it. Separate yourself from the old identity. So till today, whatever your old identity or past identity is there, just separate yourself and try to become the new version of yourself. Right? If you get attached to it, you cannot change. If you see it as a separate, then the change will start. The next step is redirecting. Right? Whenever some emotion is coming, just redirect it. Right? Interrupt the automatic pattern. Stop unconscious reactions in the moment. Build conscious control. This weakens the old neural connections. Whenever you realize you're getting this thoughts or emotions, just, stop reacting unconsciously. Be aware of what's happening. When you change the reaction, then the old neural circuits or old emotions or old pattern of reacting will definitely, they lose their power, right? Because you're not giving them energy, you're not reacting the same way. Now you have tried something new. So those get slowly dissolved. Play the change game. Picture the old reaction, right? Whatever you have, and then say firmly change. In your mind, you constantly say change or I'm changing. Practice in meditation also. When you sit in meditation, you can just affirm, okay, this is my limiting belief or this is the emotion I want to change. Just give a thought. You can do it before the meditation or at the end of the meditation, right? When during the at the end of the meditation, your mind is already calm. That means you're already in the subconscious state. So at that moment, whatever you say, it will easily access your subconscious mind. Right? That's the best way to affirm or manifest at the end of the meditation. So that whatever the highest thought is there at that moment, it will easily go into your subconscious mind. Right? And use it in your real life situations. So whenever you get any situation, just apply the same. The loudest voice in your head. Catch limiting inner dialogue immediately. Right? Whenever there always some mental chatter goes in the mind, right? Some other mind things. So whatever you are going through, whatever the highest, loudest voice, it can be complaining, judging, limiting belief, anything what you are getting, just observe that. Catch it, replace old mental chatter, regain emotional control. Emotionally, you need to be stable, right? When you practice meditation daily, then you'll get that emotional stability. But till then, till you reach that state, try in your conscious state also, try to practice. Be aware whenever you encounter any situation. Don't lose your balance, right? So, breaking emotional memory loops. See, the body stored many memories, right, from the past. They have constantly been there. So it becomes a memory loop. So whenever the memory triggers, you feel in certain way, then thoughts comes, everything happens. So associative memory triggers reaction. People and situation active past emotions. That many times we see some people or situations, then triggers come. The body reacts before conscious thought. Whenever you get triggered, right, immediately you react. Even when you are, even you can, before you get conscious, you become aware of it, your body reacts immediately. That's how super fast it is, right? Repeated interruption weakens the old association. So here mindfulness is very important. When you're aware what's happening each and every moment throughout the day, if you're aware, you won't react in that way, right? Catch yourself before going unconscious. Notice the emotional steps early. Pause behavior, right? Ask, is this loving me or is this helping me? Is this rightful for me? Whatever your emotion, your thoughts you're getting, just ask a question and then choose a new response. If you're getting positive, fine. If you're getting a negative response, then change that response, change the way you are reacting, right? So the first week, the author asks us to practice the induction, right, for the first week. And the second week, the next 3 steps. So in the week 3, he asks us to reminding and observing, right? He wants us to practice this. Observe the old self, whatever you are till now, interrupt it consistently whenever the same thoughts, emotions, or triggers come. Consciously interrupt them. Don't react the same way. Don't think in the same way, right? Change a new response. Dismantle emotional memory. Create a space for transformation. Once you stop being the old self, then you have the space, right? There you can, whatever you want to become, then you can practice from there, right? If we go to a new house, initially we clean the house, then we start keeping the new furniture or whatever, right? So first cleaning the place is very important. The same way to become something new. So whatever the old things are there in you need to clean them, wipe them out. Then only new things can come, right? So the reflection points from this chapter: what do I repeatedly tell myself when I feel this emotion? So whenever you're getting any emotion, what do you say to yourself? Where in my life do I need to say change most often? What is your behavior pattern, your thoughts or emotion? Where you need to say change? Just ask to yourself and see what you get. So with this, let's go to chapter 13. It is creating a new mind for your new future. So now we know, right? So we have observed in the last 3 chapters, observing, reminding, being aware about the old self. Now is the practicing to become the new version of yourself. So the step 7 is creating and rehearsing. Previous steps removed old habits and emotional patterns. Now it's time to build a new identity, create a new neural connections. Right? If you want to become a new person, then you have to practice and rehearse so that the memory is getting stronger in your brain. We told, right, the cells that wire together, they fire. Whatever you practice more and more, they get stronger connection in your mind or in your memory. So focus here, what he wants to practice is daily week 4 meditation, that is steps 1 to 7. Till now, whatever the steps we have learned, combine and then daily practice each and every step. Focus, attention plus repetition. When you focus and repeat, then it will become a strong memory. Moves from unlearning to relearning. The idea is to you prune the old self. Now you plant and grow the new self, right? Now you have identified your old self. Slowly you need to wipe it out and start implanting whatever the new version you want to become. So creating the new you, how you can create it. Turn on your frontal lobe. We already led, right? During the brain waves and in this chapter, in the initial chapters also. The frontal lobe is here in the brain, in the human brain, which is called the neocortex. So turn on your frontal lobe. When we focus, when we do something creative, when we pay attention, the frontal lobe gets activated. It's mainly for learning. If you want to learn anything, you need the neocortex, the frontal lobe, right? Ask, who is greatest ideal self? Who do I admire and want to model? How would I think and act and feel as that person? We all have a lot of, right, ideal persons we want to become like that. So see whom you want to become, who is an ideal person for you. Design your new personality, new thoughts, new behavior, new emotions. You can write it down or you can affirm or practice that same. Here the principle is personality, how you think, act, and feel. That forms a personality, right? Change this, change your identity. If you want to change, then you have to change how you think, how you act, and how you feel. Those 3 are most important thing. One will not change, right? If you just think, it won't happen. You have to feel in that way and you have to act. It's not just your, affirming in the mind or changing your thought. Your body also has to feel that. Your body has to memorize the feeling. Then only the change will actually happen. Otherwise, it will be just in your mind as a thought. The change will not truly happen unless you feel in that way, unless you act in the same way. So practice, think differently, feel differently. Don't get up as the same person. So here the author says practice. Now he's asking you to rehearse. So stand in front of a mirror and you can rehearse yourself, right? Mental rehearsal. Repeated imagine yourself as a new ideal person. Fire and wire new brain circuits. The more you repeat, then they get stronger in your mind, in your memory. Conditioning the body to new emotions. The body should memorize that emotion also. Then you can change your response or reaction. Repetition builds familiarity. What you practice becomes automatic. So many things in a day we do, right? We do brush, we do a lot of things. Our hand just goes and does. We don't practice because that became a habit. Our body is used to that. That's how we need to become. Move from effort to natural state. Memorize the new feeling. The more you practice, the more easily you can memorize that. The mastery is to frequency. Do it daily. The more you practice, the more easily you can feel the change or the difference. Intensity, focused attention. Whenever you practice, do with full focus and attention. And duration, stay in the emotion longer. As much as you can during the day, try to be in the same emotion as much as you can. The goal is to become unconsciously skilled. Like we have the unconscious response, right? Now, this new emotion should be unconscious response. By default, you should react differently. You don't try to be it, you are it. You actually become the person. Now you are no longer trying it. That's how you have to memorize. A new personality creates a new reality, right? The old personality is same, the old reality, same thought, same emotion, and the life will also be the same. When you change, you will see the new reality or new life. Think and feel from your future what you want to become. Send a clear signal. So most of the time what happens in the mind, we think we need to change, we want something, we want to attract something, but again in the emotion we feel low. We think how it is possible, will I get it or not, am I worthy of it or not. We want, but emotionally we feel negative, we feel low. Then what happens? We are sending the mixed signal in the universe and we don't manifest anything. For the manifestation, your thoughts, emotion, and feeling, everything should align. If anything is not working, then you cannot manifest. If you are in the low vibration, negative emotions, you cannot manifest. So you have to be in the highest elevated states. Create your destiny from elevated emotions. The more you feel love, gratitude, joy, compassion, the more you are grateful, right? The more you will attract the things. That's why we always say express gratitude, even before the event has happened. If you want a job or if you are looking for anything, just say gratitude before only. Just say, I got my dream job. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God, whatever. Because then the mind will think that it's actually there. It doesn't know, right? You are just saying it. That's how you need to feel that it's actually there, and that's how you will attract the situation. Our thoughts create reality, we have learned, right? So whatever you think, you will attract that. And trust the outcome. Don't judge, don't get confused how it will happen or not. Don't keep any negative emotion. In the daytime, you need to work towards it. Whatever your work you need to do, but don't feel low and don't be confused throughout the day. And the final truth, you cannot create a new future as the old self. If you're being the same old person, then you cannot attract the new future for yourself. So you have to become that. Become someone new, then your life must change and it will change for sure. So the reflection points, whom, who am I becoming, and am I living as that person daily, right? Who you want to become, and practice that. Are you really practicing or living as that person? What elevated emotion can I practice more consistently? As we said, love, grateful, joy, compassion, any of this emotion, and ask yourself what you're practicing more or what you need to practice more and more so that it will help you, right? So, friends, I hope this was helpful. the steps and everything. If you have any questions or you want to ask anything, you can raise your hand or you can unmute yourself. I have kept the YouTube recording playlist in the WhatsApp group description also. You can watch the recording if you must. Yes. If anyone wants to add anything, or you have observed anything, or you're practicing anything that really helped you, please do share so that it can help others also.
Yes, I would like to add a few more things. So regarding dismantling the old self, that is very tough for everybody, right? So it's not easy to disconnect our patterns because most of them we operate from our subconscious mind, the old beliefs and everything. Our mind and body doesn't want to change. We drive without our notice unconsciously to so many things we do day by day activities, like the same thing we repeat without conscious. So once you identify what are the old changes or old patterns, old beliefs, you need to change something. And then once you identify, author clearly says, apply the change. That is very, very important. So first we need to identify our old patterns, what are causing any things, or once you identify the old patterns, when you can try to change, and then slowly then you can create the new reality. That's what author clearly says, the how to create the new reality. That's definitely we have to, we already learned scientifically the how the frontal lobe creates our new neural networks. So we understood the concepts, and now the time has to come to practice. So through this meditation, so many things. That's what meditation helps you to reprogramming your subconscious mind. You become a new, create a new neural circuits. So along with this meditation, we can, slowly, slowly overcome. We can disconnect your old self, and you become a new person. So this is very, very important chapter. The whole book, author clearly explains scientifically and how it helps through meditation. Also, he gave the step by step. So we can try that, step by step, how the, starting from induction to, how to start this and how to identify our old self and how to create the new reality. It's really, really very helpful. So try to apply that. Definitely, you'll see the great transformation. So yes, friends, if anybody have any questions, please feel free to, or if you want to add anything, you can add.
Yeah, and although the author gave some of the meditation, guidance, how we can do for each step. So I didn't mention here, but going forward, Friday or Saturday in our meditation, I will try to incorporate those in our guidance so that we can do meditation also with that. Yes, Jyoti ji, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, like if you have fallen sick, and is there any tip to uh, in meditation point of view? Is there any tip to overcome the illness if suddenly falling sick and all?
Okay. See, the one thing is you need to remove from your mind that I am falling sick frequently. That's itself, that means you're attracting the same thing. The second thing, practice meditation. So slowly your immunity, your energy will build so that you won't attract those things, right? And you can also affirm that I'm healing faster, right? My body is healing naturally. And don't use any negative, right? I'm not feeling sick more often. I'm healthy. That is the best version if you want to manifest or affirm. If you use not, no, any of these kind of emotions, right? The universe doesn't know the difference. If you say I'm not feeling sick means the not means you will feel sick. That's how universe will give. So you have to
Okay.
use those words. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, till yesterday I was fine, but in today morning I woke up with some feverish kind of thing, and in the evening it has become worse. and not able to breathe as well, actually, now.
See,
So,
even I also got sick. That's quite common. But what happens when we do more and more meditation, right? So internally, a lot of healing happens. There is something
that's
gets
okay.
cleansed. Cleansing also happens. So that's what.
Okay.
Yeah. So don't worry about it. Do meditation and slowly
Yeah.
release. So,
Sure. Thank you.
thank you. Yes, Ramji, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, this group meditation is helping me a lot, actually. Thank you, guys. And I have a question. Like, I want to join my kids also, but I'm not able to convince them. So, is there any tip to convince them to join?
Okay. Yeah, the first thing is as a parents we should do, and slowly they will come. But there are some kids meditations also happening in person at our home. So my daughter teaches, and once in a while we have it here in Hindu temple. So you can ask
Hmm.
them to join those sessions. When they see kids are doing right, they feel connected. If we as adults we say, they won't listen, right? So that will
Yeah.
help them. Yes, definitely.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would like to add, thanks Ram for a good question. Yeah, so many parents have the same question. So definitely, see, through meditation, as the author said in this, we have to increase our vibration, we have to create that energy at home. So once you practice regularly at home at the same time, and then, our spouse, so slowly kids will follow whatever we do, right? Always kids follow us. So that's main thing. Many parents, they think that, kids have to do, but they don't do. So first, parents definitely have to practice, and there are some techniques in this meditation. Even I applied, Apurva applied. So we can visualize that our kids are doing meditation with us. When you close your eyes doing meditation, after meditation or before meditation, you just visualize that your kids are sitting with you and doing meditation. Do that daily, and you can do the affirmations. So that definitely will work out. So in this concept, in going forward, Apurva will teach that how manifestation will work out.
Yeah.
So you can try these tips slowly; they will come. You have that thought, right? That's what we are learning. Our thoughts create reality. So you have a
Yep.
good intention that you have to give meditation to your kids. So definitely they will come, but there is no time limit. They will come after 1 year or 2 years. But you can just force them, and don't force them. That they will
Yeah.
slowly come. You can work yourself. Thank you.
Exactly. I don't want to force them, actually. I want to convince them and make them join. So, any specific things I can tell them that they can convince. So, okay. Yeah, I'll try to at least join a couple of sessions, then they will realize.
Yeah, definitely. When we do kids sessions, please bring them so that it will really help when they see their age group, the kids they are doing, then definitely they will connect. And slowly at home also, when you're doing meditation, you can ask them to sit. For kids, if they do for 5 minutes, also more than enough. We as adults, we need to do more, 30 minutes, 1 hour, because our subconscious programming, right? We have so many things in our mind. But for kids, their mind is very free. If they sit for 5 minutes also, that's more than enough for them. Just ask them to sit 5 minutes, close their eyes. Initially, they may not able to do, but gradually they'll slowly increase. And of course, when they listen to the wisdom from other kids, it will help them. So, thank you. Yes. Thank you, friends. Anybody else have any question? If not, we'll go into the meditation and then we'll take any questions if you have. So friends, as usual, we are doing the breath mindfulness meditation. Right? So where we sit comfortably, you can sit on chair, sofa, or anywhere. Clasp your hands, fingers into fingers, and cross your leg at ankle if you're sitting on chair or sofa, and just observe your normal natural breath. You can take a reference point anywhere from your tip of your nose to the middle of the eyebrows, and just feel that breath is going in and coming out. Just observe it. Whenever you realize you're in thoughts, bring your attention back to the breath. Thoughts will come. Don't try to stop them or force it. The more you try to resist, the more thoughts will come. It's quite natural. Don't get carried away, right? If you're getting thoughts that tomorrow what will happen, and then again you'll have the next thought, okay, what should I do? Then this, that, you'll keep on get carried away, right? When you're getting the first thought, you realize, okay, now I'm in meditation. Bring your attention back. That's it. Okay. So we'll play the music and guidance. So let's do this meditation. Dear friends, with your eyes closed, fingers into fingers, hands gently placed on your lap, observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. Don't forcefully inhale or exhale. Just observe your breath. As you observe your breath, mind becomes empty. We are going into group meditation. This time is for yourself. Let thoughts come and go. Whenever you realize you are in thoughts, bring your awareness gently on the breath. Be with your breath, dear friends. Go deeper and deeper into yourself. Allow yourself to experience the emptiness inside you and around you. Be with your breath, dear friends. Don't get distracted by your thoughts. Be as an observer. Observe what's happening inside you. Bring your awareness back to the body. Recollect your experiences. What did you see and how did you feel? Friends, at this moment, let's express gratitude. Gratitude to our parents, teachers, and mentors. Gratitude to our family members, friends, and everyone you know in this life. Gratitude to the Mother Nature, plants, and animals. Gratitude is the highest state of energy receivership. So let's elevate our energies by feeling this compassion and love. Last but not least, let's express gratitude to all the devices that we are using, through which we are all connected. And whenever you are ready, just place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then slowly open your eyes. Welcome back, friends. Slowly come back out of your meditation. And I hope you all had a good meditation. If someone, right, any of you wants to continue your meditation, you can do. Just because the session is ending, no need to come out of your meditation. You can continue how long you want to do, right? And can just go to sleep also. Just by doing, you'll feel a good sleep also. Right? And also, Jyotiji, I just want to add one more. The last day we had Mahashivratri, right? It's a lot of energies day. And yesterday we had solar eclipse. So these impact, right? A lot of energies are there and healing also happens in the body. So whatever is there, it just comes to the surface. Either health issues, right? Anything we have. And then emotions, right? Some allergies, they all come into surface. So just accept and release them.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah.
And continue your meditation. So you'll feel better.
Yeah, actually, thanks to you for giving encouragement. I thought I would drop and I will not be able to do today's meditation. But then, though I had to open my eyes all of a sudden in between that, but still I was able to complete the meditation.
Yes. See, yesterday we learned, right, induction, the body scan. So wherever you're feeling uneasy, no need to do meditation, just close your eyes and just observe, your nose or wherever you're feeling uneasy, observe what's happening. And just you feel, right, it's releasing whatever is there. My, right, nose is healing or eyes are healing, watery eyes or whatever.
Yeah.
Just say this affirmation and you'll feel better.
Yeah. Thank you.
So thank you, friends. So good night, everyone, and we'll see you all tomorrow at the same time. Thank you for joining.